Hello everyone, I'm back. Welcome to season 2, that's series 2 if you're from England, of John's Airtime. This vlog was meant to be me picking up my season pass and for Blackpool Pleasure Beach for opening weekend, and then going to the tower and then going to the dungeons. It hasn't quite worked out like that. I've been really ill for the last week. I've been in bed basically for the last 7 days with the most severe flu I have ever had in my sweet young life. It's been horrific. Many times in life you have a bad cold. You say, I've got this bad flu, terrible, I've got this really bad flu. No, just stop saying that. Stop saying that right now. You haven't got the flu, you've got a really bad cold. I've always said I've got the flu if I've had a cold for more than 4 days. Oh, I've got a bit fluey. No, just stop, John, stop. I've had the flu for the last 7 days and I will never use the word flu again because now I know what the flu's like. Enough flu talk. I'm not here to beg for sympathy, but you know, if you want to throw some my way, that's fine. So what today is a bit of a recap on who I am, because the channel's been going really well. Even over the closed season I've still gained quite a few little followers here and there. I'm out of practice. I thought it would be nice to sort of reconnect slightly, just tell you guys a bit about myself, a bit about the channel. Obviously if you've subscribed, hopefully. So I thought I'd just bring you along on my day today. We'll have a bit of a catch up, a reacquaintance if you will, and we'll see what happens. It might be boring, they normally are, but you know what, so what? Anyway, have you seen that? How cool is that? I got that off my sister and my brother-in-law and the kids for Christmas. A big canvas print of Mr. Theo. Let's get ready to face the cold. Ooh, that's better. And focus. So yeah, I was really disappointed to not be able to pick up my season pass before the first day of the opening season. Before the first day of the new season. I will get better at talking than this, I promise you. Don't unsubscribe just yet. I can talk, that's a promise. It just means I'll have to probably queue up on the 16th, which it's not the end of the world. I just hope it's not too long of a queue because I'll be wasting my time. But I am meant to be staying over on the Saturday night. I don't know if I am now because I've got a job which I didn't have when I made the booking, so I don't know if I am staying over or if I'll just travel back on the Sunday, or if I can do the Sunday. It's all a bit up in the air at the minute. Anyway, so enough rambling. I am now going to see a friend for coffee in Sefton Park, and then I'm going to my mum's, and then I'm picking up Theo. So you'll see Theo shortly. I'm on my way to Home and Bargain, which is my favourite shop. And have you ever been shopping for something really random? Today I'm going shopping for a lemon juicer. I don't even know if they still do them. You know, the manual ones that you just go. That's what I'm looking for, and I can't find one anywhere. I'll let you know how we get on. I bet you're glad you've tuned into this one, haven't you? Absolutely fuming, didn't have it again. I mean, I understand that this isn't the 1980s and people aren't squeezing lemons like the way they used to. There's probably more advanced machines now, but I'm sure you can still get them somewhere. Right, comment below if you know where to buy one of them old style glass juicers from, please, thank you. But what I did get is this. Yeah, soft grip handheld grater. Great stuff. Oh. Right, well, we're home now. We've had a nice little day there. Went for a walk, me and John, who's a good mate of mine. As I said before, I used to be a support worker and we no longer work together, but we're really good friends, so we always go for a coffee. Although, I don't know if you could see, it was still very, very icy in the park. So I had these white pumps on with zero sole, and it was interesting to say the least. It was like an ice skating rink. So I had to sort of, even though my mate John's got a power chair, you know, a remote control chair, I had to pretend I was pushing him so I didn't slip over, which he had a good laugh at me for. And then we went to my mum's and had a roast. So of course, the first port of call, the start of the season, is the amazing, the wonderful Blackpool Pleasure Beach on the 16th and 17th of February. So that's the opening weekend. Of course, there's going to be many enthusiasts there. Quite a few I've met already during last season, and many that I haven't met. You know, the channel's grown quite a bit, and I've been chatting to quite a few people that I haven't met in the closed season. So it'll be really lovely to meet you guys who, you know, we've been chatting for a while now and haven't quite met up in real life. Lovely to meet you guys. You know who you are. We're always chatting, but we haven't met yet, so it's going to be great. I'm staying over on the Saturday night at the moment in the Big Blue Hotel, but that's, as I say, subject to my new job, which I've just got. For those of you that don't know, I'm an actor, so I have to work when I get the work. Basically, you can't be too fussy or pick your hours as an actor. When you get the job, you go where they tell you, and unfortunately, if you've booked holidays, if you've booked days out, if you've booked hotels, if you've paid for flights, it doesn't really matter. You lose them. It's, you know, part and parcel of being an actor, really. You can't make too many plans, but, you know, I do love it. I've got a season pass for the first time. I paid £99 for it in the sale, which is a pretty good deal, I think. Last season I must have spent £200. Now the platinum pass, the season pass, is normally I think £189, which does seem a little bit steep, but as I say, I spent that last season alone. So when I got it in the sale for £99, I was chuffed. And I've since found out that you get all of the extra perks, like Europa Park, 1 visit, Portaventura, 1 visit. I think it might be Efteling, and a couple of others. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I've seen it the other day. But anyway, yeah, I was gutted I couldn't get to the registration date, because I know many of you did, and it would have been nice to say hello before the madness of opening day. It's really off-putting when you're trying to talk to the camera and Mr. Theo is licking away, making the loudest. Listen. For those of you that we don't really know each other yet, I started the channel 6 months ago. I was having a bit of a bad time in my life, to be perfectly honest with you. I'd been, you know, I just broke up from my marriage, and I was having like real anxiety problems again. And last February, I've always been a massive theme park fan. Always wanted to be at Alton Towers, you know, once, twice, 3 times a year. But no one quite got that. Everyone was a bit like, well, we've been once, what's the problem? You know, I always go anyway 2 or 3 times a year, but it was getting to the point where everyone else was like, no, we've been twice, John, we're not going again. I've always watched theme park videos on YouTube, and that's when I thought, yeah, I think I'm becoming an enthusiast here. So last February, with the WOW weekends, I thought, I'm going to go on my own. And it felt really weird. I'm not going to lie, it felt so weird. But I thought, if no one else will go, then I'm going to miss out. So, you know, none of my friends are that into it. So I took myself off to Blackpool Pleasure Beach one Saturday and done all the rides alone. As I say, it did feel a little bit strange, but I had a fantastic time. So I thought, it's not too bad, this. Anyway, so I went again another time. Then I went to Alton Towers on my own. Bearing in mind, people are now, friends and family, are thinking, is John alright? Is is she having a bit of a breakdown? You know? So anyway, I didn't really care what people thought. But along my journey of going to theme parks alone, I've met lots of other new enthusiasts, and anyway, the last year has been fantastic. In May, I decided to start the channel. I think it was May or June. Anyway, I'd done my first tester vlog, which is, I'll put in the link, was with Backseat Blackout, and I think it was only 15 minutes, but I really enjoyed it. Done it on my phone and just had a laugh with it. Anyway, since then, the channel has been growing at a really nice rate. And I've met some amazing new friends, and it's probably one of the best things I've ever done. It's a genuine passion of mine now, and I can't wait to get vlogging again this season. At the moment, I've got one solid trip booked, which is Portaventura in May, the 5th of May, for going to Salou for 7 nights, or 7 days. And I haven't booked any tickets yet for PA, but plan to do 3, maybe 4 days there. Going exactly the same time as Big Perm TV, me boy, my bro from another mo. So he's going with his family, so it's going to be great. We'll spend a few days on park, do a few vlogs together, obviously chill out, have a great time. And at the moment, nothing else booked, but I've got me Merlin annual pass and my season pass for Blackpool. Further afield, Phantasialand is looking like a definite at some point in the year, because I need to get on Taron. Also, I really want to do Europa Park this year, so I'm thinking I might do a trip and hire a car and do both at the same time. But I do believe it's about 4-hour drive, 3.5-hour drive. The main thing is I want to have a good time and get to know you guys a little bit more as well. So, you know, I really appreciate those that watch the videos and comment. And do you know what? People say, like me video, subscribe. All I want is for you to drop a comment so I get to know who's watching the videos. Today is just a let's get back in touch video before the new season. As you can tell, I'm still unwell. But, you know, I hope you've had a not too painful closed season. This is my first genuine closed season where, you know, as an enthusiast, let's say. And I'm not going to lie, the past month I've struggled, genuinely struggled. I've felt a loss. There's been, you know, a real loss in my life. And I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but it's not only you missing your friends that you know, you see at the parks and stuff, but that adrenaline kick, it's a big loss. You know, I used to drink and I used to smoke, and I don't do either anymore. And I think roller coasters last year were my replacement for those two. And so when you take that away, I've been, the last few weeks especially, I've been a bit like, if I had hair I'd pull it out, but I haven't. So, you know, it's a little bit anyway, let's just say I'm looking forward to getting back on a bloody ride. Anyway, I don't want to bore you too much. As I say, this is just a welcome, hello for the new followers, and obviously to say thank you for subscribing. And for the old followers, thank you so much for the continued support that you've given me over the past 6 or 7 months. It seems like longer than that, doesn't it? But it's not. It hasn't been that long at all. But anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of you, meeting up with the people that I already know, and making new friendships with those that I don't. We're about, what, 14 days away now? I've stopped counting because it's just wrecking my brain even more. But for those of you that are coming to Blackpool Pleasure Beach opening weekend, I can't wait to see you. Can't wait to get on some classic roller coasters, and of course get a good old soaking on Valhalla, you know what I'm saying? And don't be making any excuses. Come on, get on it. Take some waterproofs. That's what I'm doing. Is that what I mean? Alright, fair enough. It's not the best ride for February, but I can't help it. I love it. I just absolutely love it. Anyway, right, thank you for watching. I'll see those of you that are coming to Blackpool, in Blackpool, on the 16th. Take care till then. From me, and Lazy Bum over there, I'm Airtime John. I'm signing out. Ta-da.